Hello, this is Aliyah K. Pineda. I am going to review the greatest night in pop, featuring the singers or the artists that stood out for me during the song and the documentary filmed by Netflix. So, shall we? Okay, so the first thing is I'm going to give you a background about We Are the World story. That time that they sneak out after the music awards. So it was the night of 28th of January year 1985 when America's big stars of music came together in one studio, passed through the door of the place with a sign of check your egos at the door. And from that moment, there was nothing that would stop them to create one special moment in history. Included here are Michael Jackson, Lionel Richie, Stevie Wonder, Cyndi Lauper, Tina Turner, Bruce Springsteen, Steve Perry, Daryl Hall, Kenny Loggins, Kenny Rogers, Billy Joel, and some more. The singers of different genre, of different races, was brought together under one goal, and that is to record We Are the World and raised a fund to help solve the famine in Ethiopia, a country in the eastern side of Africa. The meaning of the song encourages people to spread love and peace to one another, just like how the different genres of music united to alleviate food deprivation in Africa. Listening and watching the song made personal takeaways to the singers, to the lyrics. They gave life in these top five lovely singers stood out of the crowd in my perspective. Okay, so the fifth one in the list is Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers is a Country Music Hall of Fame member, participated in the We Are the World project. So personally, it was a puzzle to me whether a country music vocals would fit in charity song that is supposed to be solemn like. It's supposed to be quiet and peaceful and without those kinds of wiry or curvy songs. However, I was proved wrong when I heard Kenny Rogers' vocals at the beginning part of the song. After he hit those lyrics, we can't go on pretending day by day. It was a truly shocking moment that his country vocals blend well to the rhythm of the song. The lyrics were an actual eye opener to the listeners. We cannot turn ourselves blind and deaf forever, knowing that there is a particular social problem, yet doing nothing but to rely on others instead of helping when we can. The second on the list is Cyndi Lauper. She is an American singer, an activist who was one of the amazing singers to make the song heartfelt. But first, it was the iconic hair that made her presence emphasized to the crowd. But when I heard her powerful, energetic words and vocals, it was done. She finished it. Her emotions and how loud she screamed the lyrics. Well, let us realize. Oh, that a change can only come. And the yeah belt that she did at the end made it so remarkable. She was desperate to talk to everyone and say, this is not just a song, this is about love to one another, which I think is the best part. Third on my list is Tina Turner, the queen of rock and roll. Tina Turner's presence was effortless. one would know that she was a big star at first glance, and she would definitely stand out. She was the first female singer to appear in the song, and her vocals and appearance never left my mind. Her monotone voice hooked me and made me listen solemnly. Her voice was perfect to the song. She sang the lyrics, "We're all a part of God's great big family," and co-sang the "Love is all we need. Love is all we need." I love her voice as much as her vibratos. You can feel that she was one of the great singers in the room. Okay, so my top two on the list is, of course, Mr. Stevie Wonder, the music prodigy. Stevie Wonder was the singer who made me stay with the song until its last moment. I have known him for his song called "Isn't She Love Me?" Isn't she love me? But I never realized I would have known the amazing Stevie singer after hearing his runs. I always love R&B music for how talented African American singers when they're doing incredible and difficult runs. I would say that Stevie Wonder part in the song was my most favorite among others. He was there, enjoying the song, although his part was repetition of singing of the chorus. He just didn't sing it with a repetitive similar tone. He added runs. He used his high voice, and he harmonized well with his co-singer. It was even more shocking that he was an inborn blind premature baby back then. But look how talented a musician he became. Also, he is one of the greatest singers to sing this historical endeavor song, "We Are the World." Of course, the first on my list, none other than Mr. Michael Jackson, the king of pop. I would not deny that Michael Jackson was the first that caught my attention. There was this element in MJ's vocals that was addicting to hear. In my perspective, his voice was almost like an angel. You can not only hear it, but you can feel it. His voice was soft and recognizable. Once I heard the first chorus, I immediately knew that it was Michael's. It was MJ's. Indeed, he was the king of pop because he can stand by himself as a singer. In fact, no one, no only a singer, but a writer because he co-wrote the song together with Lionel Richie. That is my top 5 artists that stood out in the making of the "We Are the World" song. It was indeed the greatest night in pop history. Some great talented singers were there, with many musicians who have different music genres but still managed to make harmonious bond in a song. The song personally inspired me with its heartfelt lyrics and full of emotional deliverances from the artists. I hope everyone who listens or will listen to the song understood or can understand the message and learn something they could use to make the life here on earth worth living. Let us keep love and peace rule above us, for we might not realize it is only need. It is only the need for an even brighter day. Okay, so that is my top 5 artists that stood out. Here is another thing, that why "We Are the World" is a national anthem for group charities. So why do we consider it as a national anthem whenever there is a donations that is given by groups or something related to charities? So well, as we all know that "We Are the World" pertains to all of us. Whatever race you have, no matter how tall, how big, how small, we are the same. We are all the children. So this song promotes multiculturalism because as you can see, that singers of different races come together to help the food deprivation in Ethiopia. Second, singers to different music genre reunite to create one song. So it means that We Are the World is a representation of teamwork, of love, together as a group. It promotes world peace. Whoever you are, whatever your race is, we are one as children. That is what I love about We Are the World. It reminds us that we are brothers and sisters that need to help each other, look out for each other. Yeah, that's all. Thank you so much. Bye.